Hi guys, today we have a special class on read and write fill in the blanks and fill in the blanks. They are both very important questions in this thing. As you can see, there are 5 to 6 read and write fill in the blanks and 4 to 5 read and write fill in the blanks in the real test. So we're going to start with vocabulary. The point with vocabulary is if you don't know the meaning of a word, you will be struggling in the real test. So let's see how vocabulary helps you. I'm going to rush through this because most of my students have attended this class before, but just recording for those who are missing it. She is an intelligent and what kind of girl? So intelligent and some word here should be synonyms. Synonyms means words with the similar meaning. So what's the answer? Brilliant. Good. What about there is a little information of something and minimal water inputs? What's the answer? Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. Low, yes, that is the synonym of minimal, isn't it? So we try to, especially the rule is that when you have the word and, okay, before or after, usually look for the words before and after. There'll be synonyms that you have to follow, okay? So remember, but in real test, this is not going to be green in color. All right, so you've got to identify what word it's going to match with, all right? So, real life question. So, I'm sorry, Sandeep and Alexandra has attended my class too. Tarun, turn on your mic and tell me, what do you think would be the answer for this one? It is a lively and something beach resort. What kind of beach resort? There are some adjectives. So, lively is an adjective. Adjective means words that describe nouns. So, which word am I looking for, Tarun?
The word is going to be for lively is the synonym.
Yes, he's looking for lively synonym. Yes, good.
And
peaceful. So some people are saying peaceful. Sushmita?
uh,
Crowded. Some people are saying crowded. Raz?
Compiling a bibliography can present.
So what do you think, Tarun?
the first one, the peaceful.
Okay, that is completely wrong. Okay. Why?
Okay.
Because you don't know the meaning of bustling. That's why. That's where vocabulary comes in handy. Now, if my friend Tarun knew the meaning of bustling, he knew that lively and bustling are synonyms. And that's where vocabulary stops you from answering the right questions or right answers. Okay.
Yep.
Bustling means lively. Hustle bustle. There's hustle bustle in Diwali, in the markets. Okay. So that's the word where bustling comes from. Now, once we know the meaning, so remember, and I'm looking for a synonym. Lively and peaceful are actually antonyms. They're opposites. So you can't put that word there. All right. So that's where vocabulary is helping you, Tarun. Are you good with that? So I'm trying to break down this lesson into parts. The first part I've got today is vocabulary, where I'm telling you that how important it is for us to know the meanings of the words. Now here it says with its some beaches, sandy beaches. And what word should come here with relaxing? Yes, here is where peaceful comes. So it is a some city. What is the collocation? Sandeep, open up your mic and tell me what collocations mean. You did my class last week. What are collocations? Sandeep.
Collocation mean like words which go together.
The words that come together. So with city, I'm looking for the word
Cosmopolitan.
Yes, because cities can't be sandy. Cities can't be peaceful.
Cosmopolitan.
Yes, thank you, Mila. Thank you for joining again. So with the city, can I say Mila's reading is so good. This girl is going to pass her test with flying colors. Sometimes people are taking a long time to understand the other factors, but she's going to do it like that. Because, Mila, what is the thing we said yesterday about reading? Who is reading books nowadays?
I love books. I like reading.
So if you are reading books, that's where your vocabulary is getting better and better. Yeah, most of us are not reading books. We are watching cats and dogs videos dancing or people dancing. And we go like. TikTok, 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 get hypnotized by them. No reading. That's why when the text comes in front of our eyes, we get uncomfortable. You know, 90% of my Indian students, sorry to say, come to me and say, I am struggling with reading. And I know why. How many of my students are reading books? Tell me. Are you reading books sometimes? Good. You're making me proud. Doesn't matter how much you read. Because we are not reading, our stamina for reading has gone zero. Okay, and so when we find a text in front of our eyes, we think that we're not reading. Okay, all right, so let's go next and see the answers. Cosmopolitan and crowded during holidays. How does opposite help you? Let's see. Yes, good or. So the word we have here is or. Absence. Can I get all my online students to respond to this, please? Good or bad?
Bad.
And
Write it down, please. Write
Bad.
down the answers. Write down the answers in the chat box, everybody. Okay. Now, next is homophones, words that sound similar but different meanings. It is a good what? Write down the right answer, everybody. Thank you, Alexandra. Waiting for everybody online to type their answers. Tarun, why aren't you typing your answers in the chat box? Thank you. Waiting for Guri, waiting for
Radu.
Mila to type. You don't need to talk. You just need to type your answers in the chat box because I've got 10 students sitting online. Okay. Lovely, beautiful. So keep going with your homophones, everybody, and discuss with your buddy Naz. Talk with Divisha. Yes. What kind of floor am I talking? Is it flower or floor? Thank you, Sandeep, for your patience with me. I am going to do real life questions, Sandeep, with you. All right, talk to your buddy Sushmita, discuss with Kishan. Good job, Guri. Well done. Great job, everybody. Waiting for everybody's answers. Okay, everybody shout out with me. Today, they, which one? First or second? Which one? Good. You know, one of the students, he texted me the other day. He said, I'm on the ground floor. And that's where I thought, oh, this is a nice one. Good example, isn't it? And he typed. Homophones are words with similar sound, but different spellings and different meanings. Homo means same, phones means sound. Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm going to take you to the real life questions. Let's practice some real life questions now. Are we ready? Okay, let's take you to this. Go to practice. Always do reading and writing. Always do prediction. And let's practice a prediction question. And now, while my lovely student Sandeep has already attended class before, can I get you to predict the answers, Sandeep, in the chat box? And Alexandra, you would also attended my class before. Those people who've attended my classes before, try to predict. And these people, how do we do read and write, fill in the blanks? Let's go. All right, ready? Write down the steps, everybody. Write down the steps. So the first step is read. Where's Manjot? So the first step is read. Everybody write down. The next step is predict. Write it down, everybody, steps. Can I get all my online students to type it? I'm going to type with the text box. First one is read, then predict. The next one is look at the options. The next one is choose the best option. Choose the best option using which law? Which law do we use, Naz? Law of elimination. Good girl, remembering. The last one is register. Thank you, Alexandra. Good girl. Well done, people who are making me proud that you remember your steps. So, no negative marking in this. There are only 3 questions where you have negative marking. So those people who want to give their test in 2 months, 1 month time, they can predict. But those people who want to give their test in, Sandeep, it's not eliminating, it's elimination. So those people who are quick. I appreciate that you went to bring milk, but you are also missing your class. So quick, sit down. Thank you. All right. So those people who are giving their test in 15, 20 days, don't predict, just do the answers. But people who are having their test after 15, 20 days, your brains have been lying there. You need to sharpen them. And to sharpen them is the law of prediction. So before, I'm going to get everybody to read. So be ready, guys. I'm going to choose your name. You need to start reading. Manjot, you read the first line, please.
Digital media and the internet have made the sharing of texts, music, and images easier than ever, and the
Something of.
of copyright restriction harder.
Can I get Mila to read from here? Turn on your mic, Mila, and read. Okay, Tarun, you're reading.
Yes, please.
Yes, I
So
got.
hold on, Mila, hold on. Tarun's reading now.
Oh, sorry.
This situation has encouraged the growth of IP law and something increased industrial construction on the extending and the policing IP protection,
Thank you.
while
Hold
also
on. Let me ask Sushmita to read from here.
Me or him?
No, Sushmita is sitting here.
Oh.
The goal of an open access or Creative Commons movement with something such control of knowledge and so.
Thank you so much. Mila, I'll give you a turn later. Be ready with your mic, okay? Next time. All right. So we've read it. We've done the first step, which is reading. Yeah, done. Next step is predict. Now, digital media and internet something than ever, and the something of copyright restriction harder. So what do we do with restriction? Approval of, yes. So it is definitely a noun, approval or application, isn't it? Yeah. So something like that. I love the way people are predicting. What about you guys? What did Sandeep predict? Did you predict anything, Sandeep? Or Alexandra, did you guys predict anything? I told you to predict. You are my old students. So let's look at this. Now, the best thing with prediction is your answer might be there, might not be there. But then what is the closest to the thing that is going in your head? So with restrictions, what do? Do we give them significance? No, we don't give options. There's no
Enforcement.
Yes,
Enforcement,
why?
yeah.
Because that is what restrictions do, don't they? So that is a collocation. Everybody can write down. Today we're going to make a list. So get a new page altogether in your book and headline, make a headline, collocations. So with restrictions.
Enforcement.
Yes, with restrictions, the collocation that goes is collocations. Everybody write that word down. Today, I'm going to do a lot of collocations with you in this class, okay? Collocations means words that always sit together. So your first list is, with the word, so with the word restriction, which word am I using? Enforcement of restrictions. So you put these words together, always. You can't say dancing of restrictions. That doesn't make any sense, does it? So collocations, words that always sit together. All right. Okay. Let's choose enforcement. And so growth of IP law. This situation has encouraged.
Yes.
And something increased industrial concentration. So what word do you think should be here? And should this be a verb? Why? Because has encouraged and there's and here. I'm expecting another verb with ed. Verb is action word. Jumped, walked. Yeah. So because there's a word with ed and there's and here. Now not.
I think it's prompted.
Mila, have you got the answers in front of you?
Yes, I got the answers. I already did.
No, you can't give the answers like that. You need to let my students think. Okay. All right. So obviously this is supposed to be a verb. Okay. Now it is a verb with ed. That's how your the rule helps you. Ed, there is only one ed there. The grammar rule has helped you.
Prompted.
Okay. So the answer probably is prompted. So Mila, don't give answer next, please. Okay, here open access of Creative Commons movement, which something such control of knowledge and something. Which brings such control, it should be a verb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which what? Predict. Sandeep, you're not predicting. Alexandra, you're not predicting. When you predict, guys, you're sharpening your brain. You're thinking. Which gives, I love the way Manjot is thinking. So now let's look at it. Which,
So that.
okay, let's see. What are we talking about?
Shows.
All right, hold on. Growth of an open access or creative movements, which something such control. We're talking about control.
And with
So-
S or ES.
Yes, it should end with S or ES because it's which and it's one movement. So demonstrate cannot be there.
I think it's behaves, the last one.
Okay, let's see. I don't think behaves because we are talking about movement. Movements don't behave, people behave. So behave doesn't come there. It is
Shows,
challenges. I think it's challenges because it's talking about control. It's a negative word, isn't it? So let's talk about challenges. Control of knowledge and, remember when there's a word and, this word here should be something that's kind of a synonym of knowledge.
Information.
Yes,
Learn.
good information, learn. We are doing collocations today. We're doing words that sit together. Knowledge and power.
Data.
Oh, power is there. Knowledge and creativity, knowledge and power, control. So let's use law of elimination. You know, you watched reality shows, you're out, you're left. Yeah. So feelings, you're out because I have nothing to do with feeling here. This control is already there, so I'm not going to take control. So it's either power or creativity. What am I talking about here? See the word here? So-
It's creativity.
Okay, thank you, Mila. Thank you, Mila. She's very excited. I love it. Okay, guys, drum roll. You know what my drum rolls does? Yeah. What is a drum roll? So you do a drum roll. Come on, everybody. Do a drum roll. And you do a big whoop whoop to get it right. Ready? Woo! Yeah. Creativity.
Yeah, it's,
Now.
yeah, I know, but it's collocation with a word.
It's not a collocation here. They are more like friends sitting together. With knowledge, you could use knowledge and information. You could use knowledge and information. You could use knowledge and power. But power is not the right one here because the word creative is here. Okay. Thank you for asking that lovely question, Sarah. Yeah. Shall we go to one more question?
Yes.
Yeah, do it together. This time I'll let you talk with your buddies. So point to your buddies, everybody. You three. Buddies, you three. Okay. All right. And online students, I'd like you to have a go. We're going to practice the other kind of question now, which is reading fill in the blanks only. And only prediction questions. That's what we usually do. I'm going to do the new question for you, traffic. Okay, so start reading and see what answers could be there. I want my online students to type the answers. Okay, remember we did a grammar rule where we said after have, this word should be third form of verb with ed. Okay, so researchers, what do they do usually? They conduct. Okay, so researchers usually conduct. Should we get conducted there? Yeah, thank you, Sandeep. What about other people? Have a go. Drivers too. After two, yes, after two, you always use first form of verb, which means no ed. So to spread or to cruise. To cruise, because usually we cruise, we put our cars on cruise. Okay, traffic moves what? Yes, thank you, because thank you, Naz. Moves is a verb like walk. She walks slowly. She walks slowly. All right. So moves is a verb. With that, I need an adverb. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What about next? But the jams is something backwards. Jams spread or include? You think I'm going to take Naz's answer. If you get it wrong, it's Naz's fault then. Or it's her credit. Yeah, check it and submit. Let's clap for you guys. Well done. Okay, so well done, Alexandra and Sandeep, those people who are giving. So some grammar rules I dealt with today. Let's all repeat those grammar rules. So the first rule we did was after has, have, had, you should usually have words with ed or third form. Write it down. So that's your first grammar rule that I gave you. Next grammar rule I gave you is after to, this should be the first form, not third form. First form of verb, no ed. Okay. Third part that I gave you was after a verb, usually you are followed up with an adverb, which has ly with it. So 3 rules we've done here in one particular example. Third rule is that usually when you have a verb, if it's followed up by a blank, then it should be an adverb. So for example, they talk. Talk is a verb. How do they talk? Loudly. So mostly if you have a verb and it's immediately followed up by a blank, it should have an adverb, which is how is that verb happening? Right? How do we feel, everybody?
Yeah.
Good. Let's continue because I am recording and I want to do maximum questions today before the class. How's online students? How are they feeling? Can you all give me a whoop whoop or go, yay, Shelley? No, I'm feeling sad, happy.
Woo,
Whatever.
woo, woo.
Yes, thank you, Tina, all the way from Tweed Heads. Well, how is Shivam feeling all the way in India? It is 6 a.m. in India at the moment. Come on, guys.
No, ma'am, it's
7:15 a.m. in India. Shivam, how are you feeling in the class so far? Good, bad?
Good, ma'am.
Hey, I can't hear you, darling.
Good, ma'am.
Good. I like that.
Hello.
How's the Josh?
Hi,
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do prediction. One more question from prediction, read and write. This time it's dropped down. Let's do it from here. Let's see which one. We'll do a prediction question. Okay. So we are going to read first. So I'm going to ask Shivam, keep your mic open and read it for me from here. Shivam, go.
Individual human beings are relatively powerless centuries, no match for lions or bears.
Okay, it's
It's
lions,
what
it's not
they can
lions.
do,
Hold
us
on.
those
You just
that
repeated
has
full stop, sweetheart. That's it.
loan.
The words are lions, not loins. Okay, so correct your pronunciation, sweetheart. Guri, you are reading
Lion.
from here. It's what?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Absolutely. Bahut karari awaaz hai. Good.
It's what they can do as groups that has blank them to take over the planet.
Perfect. I will get Maninder here to read.
These grouping, corporation and religions, states are the now part of vast networks of dash information follows.
Beautiful. Alexandra, are you reading? I think she can't read. What
Hi,
she-
yes, sorry, from where?
Okay, you're working. Mila, you're reading.
No, from where I say sorry.
Yes, I read individual human beings are relative powerless creatures, no match for lions or bears. It's what they can do as groups that has them to take over the planet. These groupings, corporations, religions, states are now part of a vast network of information flows, feeding points of resistance where smaller units come up to the waves of the information washing around the globe. It's becoming harder all the time.
Thank you, Mila, for reading beautifully. All right, now we're going to predict, okay? So groups that has, again, the rule is has, have, had, third form of verb. Why enabled? Have you already done this question before?
No, ma'am.
You think this is your prediction?
Yeah.
If we get enabled in there, we're going to give a big clap to Manjot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Probably.
Why probably? Because has, have, had usually need to have ed at the back.
Sorry, yes,
So
has enabled.
this rule that I'm telling you guys, yeah, do you think this will help you in the real test? Look at that. None of the other has ed behind it. So you don't even have to think. Most of the time it has, have, had, unless it's active, passive.
Teacher Shirley, can I tell me please, why you put what the rule is with this has enabled?
So has, have, had, third form. Okay. Third form of verb. That's it. But I'll deal with that, Mila, later. So let me just continue here. I'll give you the rule later, sweetheart. Just watch the video. What I'll do is I'll send you the video of YouTube and you can watch it, okay? I just need to do more questions today. So with has, have, had, we use third form of verb. Okay, all right, let's keep going with this one and see what do we predict here. Vast network of something information flows. What kind of information? Now, information is a noun. Yes. What kind of information am I looking for? Online students, what do you think?
Wide.
Network of wide information. Thank you so much. Who's that giving a go? Is that Sandeep or Guri? Guri, well done. Okay, let's see. Now, with information, what am I looking for? Introspective, yes or no? No. Introspective means going deep within yourself and looking at yourself. No.
Interconnected is the last one.
Okay, yes. Why do you think so, Mila? Why is it interconnected?
Because it's a network.
Yes, the word is network, correct.
Network.
Yes, that's the word that gives me. The word here is interconnected. Well done, Mila. Good, good, good. So finding points where smaller units can. Now, another rule that I'm giving you today, write down. After can. Have you done this question before? Oh, can stand up. Yes, that's right. Let's do a collocation, guys. With up and can. The word is stand, probably.
Yeah.
So we're doing a collocation, words that always sit together. The rule is can, could, would, may, might, always first form of verb.
Yeah.
Yeah, write it down. First form of verb with can, could, would, might. I'm trying to cover up a lot today in this lesson. And the good thing is PTE has given you in everything in first form. So they've confused you. But then perish up doesn't make any sense. Prove up doesn't make any sense. Perceive up. So yes, stand up is the collocation here. Collocation means words that always sit together. Let's clap for Akam, everybody. Well done, Akam. You are getting so better with your PT. I'm so proud. Get your drum roll ready, everybody, and a big woohoo if you can correct. Come on. Woo-hoo. You've got to do woohoo straight away. You can't just look at me and go, she does. Immediately, straight away, big woohoo and celebrate all this talking that we are doing. Okay, you need to celebrate every little achievement, guys. Don't wait for one day I'll get a big mansion and then I'll celebrate. One day I'll have 7 kids and then I'll celebrate. No, you celebrate today, every little happiness that's happening to you. Okay, should we do one more question? One more last question. Let's do the reading fill in the blanks one from prediction. What do you think? Yeah. Can all my online students, I'm just checking if all my online students can see. Can you all guys can see? Can you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect, excellent. Just bring this up. Now, this is reading the other kind of, I want all of you to write your answers and share with your buddies. Write your answers. I want all my online students to type their answers. All of you type your answers, please, Mila. You're not shouting the answer, you're typing the answer. Thank you, Alexandra, for helping her out. I love the way you're helping her, sweetheart. She's very new to PT and our system, so she's just learning. So I love the way Alexandra is helping her out. Because Mila's sending all the responses to Alexandra. So you have to send it to everyone. Thanks, lovely. Okay. Applicable to all what?
Situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with applicable, what is the best collocation?
Sorry, yes. Yeah, like.
No. Applicable to. With two, we use situations. Applicable to situations. Yep. Next one.
Each tutor.
Each something.
Tutor. Yeah.
Not tutor. We're talking about instruction. Because look at here, instruction. That's where they've confused you. And that is always what PTE does, okay? Tutor, we're not talking about tutor here. We're talking about instructional methods. So this has to be an instructor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandeep. For making clear to the class at the beginning of the... Yes, easy done. And in regard to class, what?
Circumstances.
No, we're talking about policies and yes, attendance. Class attendance, policies and procedures around attendance, but good effort there. Good effort, Manjot. Okay, get your drum roll ready, everybody. And big yoo-hoo straight away, okay? Big yoo-hoo straight away if you get green. Yay, how are you feeling? Good? All right, guys, I will be finishing my class now. I'd like you to practice many questions now. I'm going to stop the recording.